Good morning. This is Principal Riggs, and I have a few important updates for all students and the Mott community as a whole. At this time, we greatly appreciate all the flexibility and understanding from the staff and students in relation to the pandemic, coronavirus issue facing the world and impacting everyone in different ways around our country and elsewhere. We are following all the guidelines for the Centers of Disease Control, the Oakland County Health Department, and the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, along with the messages last night from Governor Whitmer. At this time, the Oakland County Health Department has indicated that the safest course of action is for schools to remain open with precautions made for minimizing large group activities. Through the month of March and possibly beyond, all non-essential school interactions involving students will be limited and restricted, including but not necessarily limited to all after-school activities, including driver's training and clubs, theater, yearbook, etc., all field trips, activities, and events out of the district, all performances, all meetings after hours, including bond meetings and the PTO meetings. All school-sponsored travel, both domestic and international, will not happen in March. All meetings with outside people entering the school, there might be some mild exceptions for court or some other legal reasons, but we will not be having people entering the school and interacting with students. All large group activities, which I'll get more into, but that is something we're going to try to drastically restrict over the next month to avoid any possible transfer of the virus or germs. All community education or building rentals, things like dance recitals will not be here. Parks and Rec won't be in our gyms. Gym rentals, all those things are on hold for now. Spring sports will follow the guidelines from the MHSAA, and coaches will inform you, the players, of any updates for your group, knowing that that information has changed multiple times throughout this week, so all updates are on a daily basis for spring sports. On Monday, March 16th, this coming Monday, all Waterford schools will be closed to students, just for Monday. All teachers will be in attendance, as we will use this time to provide the support to staff to solidify a plan for continued instruction in the event that any possible short or long-term closure of schools occurs. Again, as of today, we are still planning as if you will be back to school on Tuesday. Please double check your student login access and share this with your teachers throughout the day. If you don't know how to access Google Classroom or other web-based resources through your login, please talk to your teachers today, and we got to get that worked out. You may need those resources in the future if you miss a period of school due to possible illness or any other reasons. So what's the best prevention for coronavirus? According to the CDC, the best prevention for coronavirus and any other virus, such as the cold or the flu, is to 1, avoid close contact with people who are sick. 2, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you're sick. If you have a fever, you should not come to school. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue if you can, so carry around tissue, and throw that in the trash as a preventative measure, and then always wash your hands. You're going to want to clean and disinfect anything that's frequently touched. We're going to do that throughout the school on a regular basis, but we'll also need your help as well as you doing that in your homes. Wash your hands often with soap. This is one of the best preventative measures. At least 20 seconds of washing your hands with soap will eliminate any type of virus that you can put you at risk. Especially after going to the bathroom, before eating, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. Always wash your hands. We're going to try to have every classroom in the building that has sinks to make sure it has soap and paper towel to help you have more access to sinks and washing your hands. So if you do contract the coronavirus, symptoms will include fever, cough, shortness of breath. Keep in mind that the outcome of this does vary for people who contract the virus, with most having mild or uncomfortable symptoms, but the overall health risks are much lower for students who contract the virus. But that does not mean that you can't spread the virus or severe things can't happen, but the probable outcome for anyone that contracts the virus at your age as a student has a great outcome. But we do not want you to contract any virus. We do not want you to spread any virus. And we want you to use some proactive measures. So finally, there are some school modifications that take effect today for how you travel throughout the building. First, you're going to travel class to class without stopping or loitering for conversations. We're going to minimize your interactions with people that aren't necessary. You can use your locker but don't hang out near the locker with a large group of students, and always keep moving from class to class. Extra contact with humans in close proximity will increase your risk of obtaining or spreading possible germs. All staff are directed to ask students to keep moving and go directly to your next class. If the door's open, you go in. If not, you wait in close proximity, but you do not stop in large gathering spaces such as the H. You're going to be asked to keep moving throughout the day, all day, every day through March. Again, students who refuse to follow this directive, don't be mad at the staff member. You will be subject to insubordination and school discipline. We're asking you to be helpful to help people be safe. We're not trying to be rude. We know you like to interact with your friends. Right now, the focus is on keeping people safe. Second, we're going to ask you to utilize extra space in the lunchroom during breakfast or lunch. We do not have enough seats for everyone to leave a space between them, but we are going to add seats to the lunchroom, and people can still get passes from different teachers that open up their rooms to lunch, as well as one-on-one being available throughout each day. We are asking you to kind of spread out in the lunchroom as much as possible, but if you sit next to your best friend, just like you would in the classroom, we're just trying to help you avoid possible interactions with others that aren't necessary. As we work through this current issue as a community, please remember to avoid spreading rumors. They only lead to fear and possible overreactions. The school will continue to communicate to you and your families through our district communications director, our building administrators like me today, and using blackboard.com to you and your parents and other message systems. Thank you in advance for understanding and helping us support you through these difficult times while keeping your educational goals and outcomes as our primary focus. If you have questions, please ask any adult in the building. If they can't answer your question, we ask them to send that question via email to the administrative team, and we'll help them provide you with the most updated and accurate answer. Again, thank you. We appreciate everything that everyone is doing to make sure that we're all safe, and we will get through this, and we will keep you as the focus, and everything we do is for you to help you, so thank you.